How's your Red Bull, sir?
It is good.
Did
It is
they uh,
Red Bull,
did they put you to sleep today with all the hard work?
bro. I was so bored today, bro.
Man,
Like, like I finished like all the main things I was supposed to do. So I'm just like, man,
man, what I do now?
what do I do?
What do I do? Man, are you on stocks or are you playing the game right now?
I'm just on the game right now.
Oh, okay, you're just gonna talk and listen.
Yeah. The only update I really had was I got my dividends from Coney and Ulti, and then I just threw it all in Coney.
Damn, let's take a look at coin real quick. Mm-hmm. Sir,
Hmm.
we got a doji in what looks to be a stage 3. It could come back though. I don't know. We do have a stage 4 in Bitcoin. That is the start of the rollover. Where does the money go? That is a question on everyone's mind, gentlemen. I don't know. But I can tell you what. If things come down, it is an opportunity. So, you bought coin or you bought Coney today?
Mm-hmm.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. I bought some today.
Mm, very nice, sir. Very nice. I didn't
Just
buy
a little bit,
anything.
not like a
Um,
lot.
I just moved money. This WH, I'm calling it the weekly holdings, um, for the lack of a better name. But this was my county check that I sent to M1. And I have some ideas here, but I didn't make any moves. Made dividends. We're gonna count some money tonight. Tonight's exciting. Beginning of the stage 4 and BTC Bitcoin. One of the wins. One of the things that move the world, sir. So, be interesting. Are you having your charts up at all? Oh, do you want me to share my screen at all or no?
Yeah. Share your screen, sir, please.
My bad. I just
You're
got
no, you're good. You're good. But yeah.
straight to yapping, trying to keep my shit together. Cause today was a good day, man. Today was a hell of a day, hell of a week. This weekend, I don't know. We'll see what I'm gonna do. Stage 4 BTC, my friend. We had a 70 RSI ping, and now we're under the 20 coming down.
Damn.
Yeah, MACD's rolling over. If this comes down, we might see technology stocks come down. Possibly, we might see gold bump up because money flows in and money flows out. If money's coming out of Bitcoin, it's going into something. Let's see if we got any stage 2 or any pops or any stage 1s. My friend, welcome to Stay the Market. Let's see what we got. All right, I'm gonna move kind of fast. If you need me to slow down, just let me know, sir.
Go crazy, sir. Go crazy. Do you?
All right, let's see. We got the DIA, the Dow 30. Kind of looks like it put in a 1 here. I'm gonna be a little bit honest with you. Now this 200 could be resistance, but just looking at the bar formation here, it looks like we got an anchor point, which is the lowest low, and then we use the rectangle here for the box. We only need 4 bars going sideways to get a bottom. That could be a bottom right here. We could. This 200 could be support. Now it kind of looks like resistance because the last time we tapped it, we came down. And now we ran up to tap it. Um, or it could just go sideways. I don't know. I don't know the future, man. I'm just trading what I got. But honestly, with the MACD going sideways, TSI going sideways, statistics also sideways. Yeah, man, it's anyone's game. But the rollover. So if this is going sideways, Bitcoin's coming down. I don't know. Maybe money comes out of Bitcoin, goes into the Dow. Who knows, man? I'm gonna put a stage 1 though. If you put a 3, I understand, but I'm gonna write 1 at 200, which the 200 could be resistance. So we'll see. We'll see what stocks go. Gold. It's doing the same thing, man. Except on this chart, we got an apex point, which is the highest high. High here, and a high here. So if you draw a line right here, it kind of looks like resistance right into there. Unlike the other chart where it's on the bottom, this one being on the top, you know, kind of signals a top, meaning this might be a 3. But with the MACD ticking up, this is flat, this is flat. It never went extreme here. It went extreme to the 70 RSI, but it never tapped 30. I want to give this a 3, low key. So money's coming out of Bitcoin. Money's not going to Dow. Money's not going into gold. Let's take a look at the good old QQQ, NASDAQ 100, technology stocks. Hell of a move right there, man. Look at that. You can trade this on the 3 times. Let's see. By the TQQQ. One of my personal favorite trades. You could have turned $45 into 70. Man. What's that spread right there? $45 into 70. $15 a share? You could have made $15 a share. Man. You get 10 shares for $450 and it turns to 700. Looks a lot like you made $350 off 10 shares. Now the thing is, do you have the $450 to put into the trade? And did you have the courage to buy it? I don't know. But I'm seeing something similar here. We got the Dow. I shouldn't have done this. This could be a stage 3. But we got the anchor point. We got the box. And we're at the 200. I'm assuming this 200 is going to be resistance. So I'm going to put a 3. Or I'm going to put 1 at resistance. That's my personal thought right there. 1 being a buy, 3 being don't buy. Now, if you're going to buy here, I would just buy a little bit. I wouldn't go crazy. No reason to rush on into something like what I was doing a couple weeks ago, just barreling money in, constantly borrowing a shit ton. Every check, throw it on in. I'll figure out how to pay the bills after. Only do that when you got a bottom stage 1. I wouldn't borrow too much up here. Shit, I may not borrow at all. I'm trying to bring down that loan. I might not borrow until we get a good correction like this. And then, like this would have got me and would have borrowed some. This right here, I did borrow some. Different plays, different strategies. All trying to do the same goal of trying to make some money, man. So, anyway, that's QQQ. Look where we're at, though. Here's the thing, dude. Price has memory because people have memory and people remember where price was. That's something straight out of Dr. Elder right there. He said price has memory. So if it comes down, it tends to go where it was before. Like if we drop this down on a daily chart, there's a reason why it stopped here. Probably because it stopped here before at like $405 or whatever that price is down here. And then when it ran up, it came right into here. in the 507 range. We're at 519 right into here. So look how like it dances on this line. And now here we are. The last 2 months were hell. Someone owned this at 519 and they came all the way down to 400. I'm pretty sure you're not happy with yourself, with your life decisions, when you drop $100 a share. But what if you were buying into here? And you ran it up. Or you got 3 times, ran it up into here. That's called trading. These are trading instruments. The TQQ, the 3x, the leverage, stuff like that. That takes a skill. This right here, throw this in the buy and hold account. Man. One of the safest investments in the world, the NASDAQ 100. Second in command right next to the S&P 500 when it comes to benchmark stocks. This is a very powerful creation here. 67.6 million in volume. Very good. Let's see. Now I'm not buying here. I own some. Not this, but this. And I honestly could cut more if I think it's a 3. I think it's a 1 though. I already trimmed it. I don't remember what day I trimmed it though. I really don't. Oh, I don't have to remember because I wrote it down. I write down my trades. The week of 5/16. So there's 12 and 19. Right into here. I'm trimming. 5/16. Not 5/16 exactly, but on that Friday, it was the last time I made a buy. Probably right in here, if I had to guess. The world belongs to the courageous. Man, that's some shit right there. Everything tends to work out. This week's thoughts of the week. One man's vision can change the world. We'll get to that later. It's good. The thoughts are so powerful, though. We could talk all day on that. Let's see. Let's move on, man. S&P 500. Taptic string looks a lot like the QQQ and the Dow, I'm going to be honest. There's a reason why we always look at these every week, though. This one, though, unlike the predecessors, it's above the 200. This is on the 20. There's a difference between at 200, at resistance. There's a difference between all these things, and it's little nuances. This right here looks like a stage 1. Just because of the moving averages. So remember that, man. On 200 versus at 200 versus at resistance. Writing this down, I can see this in my head. I don't even look to look at the chart. I can just look at this. And I see what is price doing. I could probably be blind and be a better trader than some people, honestly. As long as I still got charts. I mean, if I have the data, if I can, I don't need to see the 4 bars. I can ask somebody, hey man, is there 4 bars going sideways? Is there an anchor point? What's the price that it is now versus what is the price that was 4 months ago? And you begin to see this price movement play out. And inside of that, you can find a wedge and use your skills, use your talent, initiate the buy, catch a move, and then you figure out what you want to do with the money. That's the game right there, man. TOT, man. This one. Damn.
Fuck bonds.
We're above the 20 now. This is a stage 2 breakout, my friend. Last week I bought a share and a half. And now today was the last day to buy. This is a super wide, you know. Let's see. This is a super wide box right here. But you'll notice something. We got the box right here. We got a box right here. We got a doji right there. Price came down, came back into the box, and now we're above the 20. That is the most bullish sign in the money flow. And I didn't have a lot of money, but I caught the breakout in bonds, TLT. The 3x TMF. One share and a half. And I already had a position in there. This one is a long-term play. You got to be a visionary. You have to see some shit to want to get it. I should have saved that. My friend Joseph does not like bonds. He thinks it's the shittiest asset ever created.
One of.
And they are. All you got to do is look at the price and be like, wow, that sucks. And it doesn't mean you should hate it. I mean,
nope.
The volume is 49 million. People were buying this. You know? And I bought a little bit because it was a stage 1. I think, unless I was bottom picking. 523. Let's see. Let me grab this right here. What day was 523? Let's save the chart here. Save changes. I had to throw this in the full screen. Let's see. What day is this? 22. 23. It tapped that 5 and I got in. I was like, all right, baby, I'm in. Give me a share and a half. And now we're running. Now I'm not going to buy anymore because we are above the 20. I have clear defined rules on what I'm going to do, and I don't break the strategy. And that is the only way you don't feel FOMO, is because you stick to your strategy. You hear this term FOMO, fear of missing out. And it's like, bro, you didn't miss out nothing. Bonds are over 5,000 years old. They've been doing this a minute, bro. You didn't miss shit. Bitcoin came down to 70 grand, tapped 100 grand again. It's not over yet. Now, I don't know how far it's going. Some people say 200,000. Some people say 300. Some people say 500,000. Some people say 1 million. Some people say 10 million. I don't know. I don't know shit. It's an asset class and money's being moved into it, and there's scarcity, digital scarcity. Things that are valuable tend to be scarce. You dig in the ground, you find a shiny piece of gold. It's pretty valuable. Now, Bitcoin, there's only so much in the world. There's only so much that can be mined. 21 million. Mr. Delgadillo, did you know that there is only 21 million Bitcoin in the world?
Right. Yeah, I knew there was like a cap of it.
Right. And that's what makes it valuable, the scarcity. Now, bonds. Here's the thing about bonds. The government can just issue them. Like, the same way they can just print money. So, these things come up and down and come into favor. Let's push this out on the chart a little bit, because I want to look at this. This is the weekly chart right here. It ain't do shit for the past 3 years. And you got to be okay with that. That is insane. Can you hold a stock for 3 years? Not just you, Mr. Delgadillo, but just talking in general. Talking to the audience. Can you hold a stock for 3 years? No. They say you can't hold long you can't hold leverage funds for the long term. Maybe. I don't know. Chart looks like hell. But you're supposed to trade the underlying asset and execute on execute on the leverage fund. God damn, bro. I'm losing sleep and I'm fucked up. But we still gotta do state the market. That is no damn reason to miss out. Because I made a promise. Let's go up here real quick, man. Let's take it down memory lane. Because we're gonna hit 6 months so far. Into 2025. Half the year. Man. Q2 is ending in a month. 30 days, 31 days. Look at this right here. January 3rd, 2025. 52 state of the markets. 52 weeks, 52 state of the market. 52 states of the markets. Let's go. I made a promise. And I made $29 in dividends that week. It's like, damn. And now I got the weeklies going. Flash forward a couple months. Let's skip this week because this was Good Friday. Flash forward 4 months. Almost 5. 374. Bam. 355. Bam. 175. Bam. 377. Man. 163. Here we are today, 5:30. What do we got? I don't know. M1 pays a little late. I mean, they can pay late all they want. It's fine. I'm going to do the same thing with the money. I don't need that money. And that's the trick to having money. The trick to having money is not needing money. It's having money you don't need. Right? That's the only way you let these things grow. And sometimes you got to avoid an accident. And maybe every 3 or 4 years you get one big ass accident or one big ass problem. And hopefully it doesn't wipe your account. Or if you've done protections, you've done the right thing, and you can protect that money. That took 3 or 4 years. No one move should wipe you out. You should have good risk tolerance. But if it does, we'll see if you come back. That's the fun part of this game, in my opinion. It's like exercising. No one can exercise for you, right? Same way as no one can open the account for you. Keep adding money constantly. Take a 50% drop and still add money. No one can do that for you. That's courage right there. And you can't teach that. Man. That's just you. You are it. And if you don't have that, then it's like, man, what are you doing to get there? That is the goal. Because bonds ain't moved for 3 years. Let's push this out to the monthly. God damn! Looks even worse.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, that looks like fucking hell. That looks like, man, why do I own this? But for the guys like myself, my friends here, it could be an opportunity because we are buying in 2014 prices here at 2025. But you got to understand, what is the goal? What is the plan? What are you trying to accomplish? Is this a trade? Do I just own it? Maybe I just own TLT. Throw this in the buy and hold. I own bonds. Cool. Maybe this is a 9-year trade. Look how long this went sideways. 2015. 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. What is that? 5 years passed by, and then 2020 hit. Bam! Now we're moving. And then you roll this out. Hopefully you trim some, if that was the goal. Hopefully you cut it. You cut down on it. And then maybe you just own a core position. Right? And now it comes down and you own, now you're buying down here. I don't know. Bonds really aren't my thing. I own some. I want to own a little bit of everything. Um, but I don't have the TLT. I have the TMF. The 3 times I'm trading it. I don't know. We'll see. Looks terrible though. That takes vision. That takes courage. You're not gonna own bonds if you don't like bonds. Simple matter. And if you don't catch the run from $80 to 155 or whatever that is on this chart, the TMF, then you didn't deserve the move. But I don't know. Maybe you traded something else, or maybe it wasn't in your focus. So much opportunity in the markets, man. It's so hard to say. You should trade things you like. Like if you own an iPhone, maybe you should own some Apple. Or if you like Six Flags, you should own a little bit. If you eat at Chili's, you should own a little bit of chili stock. Eat Brinker, ticker EIEAT. I like Chili's. I don't own any of the stock, but just an idea, man. Like that's a trade idea right there. We could talk trading all night, man. Let's move on to the USO. I think you get it. TSLA, one of my favorite things to trade in this world. Man, let's see how much we're up. Some people will say money don't matter. Shit. I don't know about you, man. But having this in the background feels pretty damn good. Gotta say. I like having these in the background. Trading makes life feel worth it to me, man. In my opinion. It gives me energy. Being open to the endless possibility of opportunity around you gives me energy and fills me full of life. We are down $100. Damn, good thing I went to work today. Down 7%, down $89. This was up $500 at one point.
That's nothing. You'll be all right.
Yeah, definitely. It's fun watching it go up, but can you handle it coming down? Because if you like taking a spanking in life, the stock market's for you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's true though. There's more red days than green days. But over time, stocks just go up 71% of the time. Most of the time. I mean, we're up 50%, bro. That's pretty cool. You put in $1,000, you got 500. You put in, what is it? You put in 10 grand, you're up 50%. You got 5 grand. Shit. How long that take to do? My check says I make 5,000 before taxes. And yeah, I could do that with the trade. April, May start running. All of May. How long did that take? You bought down here and you're up here now. I always talk trading during these things because it's so interesting. Right into here, $7. What take 2 months? Have you got 10 in there? Now you can buy in threes. You don't have to buy 10,000 in one hit. You can build it up. Build out the stage one. As it goes sideways and it keeps dropping, it keeps bouncing off a line, we can pull this chart back and be like, okay, it's going sideways here for a month. Let me buy a little bit. Come on, doggy. Trying to get rich over here, doggy. Anyway, say you buy it at 7 and now it's 14. What price was this? I don't even know. Let's see. Was this $7? There's a box right here. This is like $10. No, this is 10. This is like 8. I think. Something like that. $7 off this anchor point. And now it's 14. Someone 2x this, man. Someone turned 7 into 14. And all they did was look at a chart. Man, that amazes me. Makes you feel like things are infinite and there's infinite possibility. Now, we're not married to the TSLL. We're not married to Tesla. You gotta get out at some point. Otherwise, you write that shit down. And you need skills to just cut it. And I mean, you can be long Tesla in a buy the TSLA in a buy and hold account, and then over here in the TSLL, you're cutting it, trimming it when it runs up, tags at 70 RSI, hits previous high, breaks under the 20, you're out. That's a skill, and that takes practice. That takes time, man. It takes a long time to develop. And have some grace with yourself, man. This is the hardest thing to do in the world, is to hold on to an idea. That is the hardest, most laborious thing. You think working in the heat, 110 degrees, you think that's hard? Try holding on to an idea. That is the hardest thing to do. Not even in my opinion. I think that's a fact. Man, I know that's a fact. Clinging to an idea. Man. Let's see. Where's oil at? Oil's looking pretty good. The indicators are sloping down, but price is holding. I'm gonna give this a 1. Now, what asset is leading the way? What is number 1 and what is number 7? Let's see. Bitcoin's a stage 1, but it already ran. So it's not number 1. Gold is setting up. I gave it a 3 because we have resistance here. TLT bonds in a stage 2 breakout. It's pretty strong. I don't think it's number 1, but it might be top 3. I mean, stocks are flying, undoubtedly. Bitcoin is flying. It's coming down now. We got gold and oil holding. Bitcoin falling. I mean, gold, give or take, give it a 3 or a 1. We got Doji indicating a reversal. Still strong though. What is leading the way? With Bitcoin coming down and gold holding, that's some strength right there. So gold is definitely above Bitcoin, in my opinion. Is it the strongest? Is it the leading asset of the wind? Is that where money's going? Yeah, this week's hard. But by that logic, gold being a 3. That would make Bitcoin and gold near the bottom of the list. It's kind of hard to put them lower. Honestly, leading asset, I think it's got to go to the SPY. It's a 1 on the 200. I'm gonna give that a 1. Like, where is the money flowing into? Now, the MACD is negative, though. And the QQQ and the Dow look like they're coming down. They tend to stick together. Oh, could come down. Bitcoin's coming down, and Bitcoin cannot be in the number 2 spot. It's also not number 7 because it's still up. It's a hard week right here. I'm not gonna lie. I got my 1. What are we putting at 7 though? Oil? Because it don't look bad. Oil does not look bad. I mean, also don't look good, but it don't look bad. Gold is still flying. I'm gonna give gold a 1. It doesn't make sense to give gold a 3. Could you buy it here? Yeah. I put 3 because there's resistance real close by. But we've been banging it, banging it, banging it, and now, sooner or later, we're gonna break through. I'm gonna give gold a 2. I'll be honest. But what is 7 though? The more I look at oil, the more I'm like, man, I don't know, that's 7. Because it looks like it's setting to run. But if you think about it, the number 1 is rotating into the number 7. Because the number 1 already ran up, and then number 7 is setting up. So I kind of want to give oil a 7. I'm going to give bonds a 3. Because it is in a stage 2. That leaves us with QQQ, Dow, and Bitcoin. Now here's the thing about these lower number ranks. Bitcoin already turned. We can see that by the stage 4. Dow could possibly not hold this support here. Maybe. Followed by QQQ. I'm going to give Dow the 6. QQQ 4. And then BTC the 5. SPY, followed by gold, followed by bonds, followed by QQQ, followed by Bitcoin, followed by Dow, and then ultimately followed by oil. Now, I don't know if I did that right. I'm also kind of sleepy. But I don't know. The main thing you need to know is the SPY looks like it's setting up. The SPY looks like it's going to run higher, in my opinion. And oil might just keep lagging ass at 7. And Bitcoin's going to come down. Might take the 7 spot. I don't know. Alright, bro. That's the 7 wins right there. Let's move on to the 11 sectors of the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is made up of 11 sectors. Materials, communications, energy, financials, industrials, tech, consumer staples, real estate, utilities, healthcare, and consumer discretionary. 11 sectors. Who knows? One day there might be 12 sectors. They might make a crypto sector. I don't know. They just put Coinbase on the S&P 500. Anything's possible if it's valuable enough. Look at that. Damn. Easy trade, man. Price has memory. Any one of us could have bought 3 times material sector. The NAIL. Wow, hold on. That looks fucking like it's not doing anything. Whoa. This is not following shit. XHB. I don't know. Looks weird. What is the XLB? The material sector. It never got extreme. But the MACD is turning negative. TSI is turning down. No, TSI is going sideways. Stochastics are going. They're pointing down. We are at previous high. I'm gonna give this a 3. Or a 1. You could give it a 1. Upside targets right here. Downside targets down here. The question is, would you buy it? For your buy and hold? For your trades? I don't know. I don't know. I want to give it a 3. But the price is holding though. It could run. You could run sideways and go up. It could run sideways and come down. MACD sticking down. 2 of the indicators are pointing down. One's flat. But price is holding. And we're under the 200. Look how we tapped it. We rode it. Came down. Now we're at it again. In this situation, I would say 1 at resistance. XLC, baby. This is shit like Verizon and Meta. Man. We could go to ETF.com. Right on over here. Go to XLC. Right over here to holdings. You got Disney, Google, Netflix, Google, Alphabet, Class A, Meta. Take-Two Interactive Software. Mr. Delgadillo, are you still with us?
I'm alive.
Do you know what a Take-Two Interactive Software is by any chance?
I do not, sir.
They are
Inform
the
me.
guys that make Rockstar Games, also known as Grand Theft Auto. Do you like
I
Grand Theft Auto,
see.
sir?
Yeah, sir. Yes, who doesn't? That's the GOAT.
Yeah, I thought that was a dumb question to ask. But Grand Theft Auto is sick, dude. And this is the ticker. If you like Grand Theft Auto, here's the stock, 226. And if you don't believe me, let me show you what we do. Let me show you how to research stocks. You can spend all weekend doing this, and then you'll be smarter than all your friends. Take two. I don't know if you want to be. Wiki. Part of the NASDAQ 100, part of the S&P 500. Founded in 1993, 31 years old, by our friend Ryan Bryant. Games like Grand Theft Auto, Bioshock, Borderlands, Civilization, Mafia, Max Payne, all the NBAs, all the WWEs, all the Red Deads, all the golf games. 12,000 employees. Also owns Zynga. Zynga is where I learned how to make, how to play poker. How to play poker shittily.
How to play it shittily? That's crazy.
Let's see. That's where I learned. That was my stomping grounds. Right on here, you can go right over to the website too. Open a new tab. Maybe they'll tell us when GTA 6 is coming out.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares about Sid Meier's Civilization 7?
Hey, fuck you. I like that game. That's a PC game, that's why.
Oh, my bad. Oh, the GOAT. Oh shit, where did my screen go?
Mr. Vince Carter.
Oh my god, there it is. GTA 6, dude. In all its glory. That's a Beretta. That's a Glock. That's money. Man. The trailer is out now. March 26th. Wait, they have a release date?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they moved it back. It's next year.
May 26th, 2026.
Fuck! Yeah, it was supposed to come out this year in Christmas.
Man, I like this game right here. This is sick. Red Dead 2. Solid. I never played a game like... I played the shit out of that game, to be honest. That was a lot of fun. What else we got? Good old GTA 5. Been around longer than 10 years, bro. Still kicking.
That's crazy. Been around that long.
Featuring the classic stories of Red Dead and Undead Nightmare, bro. You can play the Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Oh, this is gonna be...
Hello, friend.
God damn, that's gonna be loud.
Oh,
Shit.
fuck, my ears, God.
My bad.
It's been a long time.
Still loud as shit.
This country is infested with all manner of scum.
Good day, sir. Madam. Now I'm in charge. Enjoy life. It's a beautiful struggle.
Damn, that shit's hella loud. Out now. Undead Nightmare. Man. Sick, dude. Sick. Yeah. That's how you research, though. You're curious. You're like, what is Take-Two? Or you're playing Grand Theft Auto. Who makes this? Rockstar. Who owns
It Takes
Rockstar?
Two is on there?
Huh?
It Takes Two is on there?
Does it? Is it?
No, I thought you said It Takes Two.
I think they made this game. Or I think this company made it.
Mm.
Let's see. Yeah, right here. They did. Oh wait,
Oh, yeah.
this is litigation. Forced to abandon the trademark. I don't know what that means. I didn't read all of that, but oh, look at that. Names and locations of businesses they own. Tell them to stop lagging ass and release GTA 6, bro. Come on.
Facts.
Yeah. But that's how you research her. Now we know GTA 6 is part of the XLC. Interesting, huh? I didn't even know that. So I looked it up. What does a video game company have to do with the XLC? I don't know. It's in there. Match Group. You know what Match Group is, sir?
No.
Today's your lucky day. Because we can go to Match Group Wiki. And it looks like it's a part of the S&P 500. The online dating. 2,500 employees. Damn. Come on over here to the website. Transcending borders. Oh, hey. This is not a kid's website right here. What the fuck? Yep. Ticker MTCH. Part of the XLC. $29 a share. When the XLC comes down, then we start looking. What is in that? It's up right now. Well, this is a stage 1. Then we're looking for opportunity. If you don't know stocks, we can go hunt them. Anyway, I want to give this a 3. We got off a 70. Price is holding, but the indicators are starting to go starting to go negative. 3 for XLC. What is next? This is the XLE on the weekly chart. This is the XLE on the daily. Follows oil, the USO. I'm gonna give this a 1. We can trade this on the ERX. I say that every week, and I don't own any. How much is the ERX? $47 a share. Cool. XLF. The financial sector of the stock market. Trump is a big business guy. Can't imagine he'd let this fall. It says banks, financial institutions, insurance, stuff like that. Looks like we got a stage 1. We got an anchor point box. We can trade this. Dude, the FAZ. Just kidding. FAS. $156 a share. That's expensive. Not gonna lie. Let's move on. XLI flying high. Man. We got anchor point. Bucks. These are negative. This is sideways. Doesn't help at all. Take your bet, man. 1 or 3. We got an anchor point.
Go 1.
I'm gonna give it 1. Just because I got the anchor point in box. I wouldn't buy a lot. I'd rather buy it down here. But if it's gonna go higher, I'll own some right here. That's what that means. The XLK anchor point box. This is negative. Yeah. I'll give this a 1. XLP looks like a stage 2. Looks like we are above the 20. But it also looks like it doesn't want to run higher. Let's take a look. Looks like there's some resistance up in there. The highest high. The lowest low. Interesting. I give it a 2. You can't trade this on the 2 times. You can only own it. Alright, let's move on, man. Let's move on. The XLRE. Looks like it's at resistance. Being under the 200. But the MACD's ticking up. This looks like it's about to turn. Statistics has already turned. I'm gonna give this a 1 at resistance. XLU. I need to read up on this. Damn, we're flying. Stage 2. We do got an apex point here. The highest high. I need to read up on the utility stocks. Not that it's an opportunity. We're going to see in the next one, the XLV, that is an opportunity right there.
Fellas, I'm on my mandatory break.
How's your break, Ruben?
Hey. Yeah, this is out, so I don't know why I get myself involved in these side missions.
Hanging out outside in the 100-degree.
Oh yeah.
Your
favorite? My favorite.
Feeling alive. The heat makes you
Putting
feel
on
alive.
how do you like the speaker rack?
Yeah.
6 speakers.
Jesus. Good luck, man.
Mm-hmm. How's the market look?
Chopped. Bitcoin is in a stage 4
So
decline.
got a whole stage 1.
We got stage 4 in BTC. But the SPY looks like it wants to run.
DIA is in. Oh, shit. TLT's in the stage 2? Am I seeing that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are finally moving. But I gave it.
USO 1.
USO's a 1.
What's the quote of the day? Have you guys said it?
Not yet. I'm getting through all of these real quick. I got a video to show you guys if you want to. Let me skip through this real quick. And I'll show you all the thought of the week. This could be an opportunity. The XLV. Let's check in on our UNH.
Is it lagging behind?
Looks like shit. But it's starting to go sideways.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice.
Let me show you something cool, Ruben. You can go to ETF.com, type in the XLV. One second, sir. Go right over here to holdings. And then you can see what is inside the health sector of the S&P 500. Looks like 11% of Eli Lilly. So we go
Johnson
LLY.
and Johnson.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, that might be okay.
Right. But then we come on over here, LLYX. You can trade on the 2 times.
Well, that's interesting. Oh, you got that. You got the big brain. Big brain move right here.
Yeah. Just think on it, man. If you wanted to buy Eli Lilly, but it's $737, come on here to LLYX. That's the 2X Eli Lilly for $14. You can catch this run, but you can catch it 2 times. Whatever Eli Lilly's gonna do, the LLYX is gonna do 2X.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Mm-hmm. You can say that again, sir. And on top of that, we are seeing the birth of the 200-day moving average. Right here, this little skinny yellow line.
That's what I saw.
This is the 200-day moving average. This thing is not even barely over 200 days old.
It's legit.
Yes, sir. Not even counting weekends. 200 business days, Monday to Friday, not counting holidays as well. Interesting, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
And if this is the biggest holding in the XLY, I can trade on the 2 times. There's 700,000 in volume on this one fund, this one ETN. And there's 6.1 million in the underlying asset. I don't know about you, but I don't think Eli Lilly is going to zero. So this would be a trade that I would want to make.
Looking like a good play.
Right. So we come on over here to the trade ideas. We go XLV here, and then we go LLYX.
A couple months from now, you're either gonna say, "Damn, I should have been in that," or you're gonna be like, "Damn, this play hit." Or we're gonna say, "Damn, I'm down hella money." But you know.
You're right, my friend. You're 110% right. So the company that makes these, known as Defiance, they make all kinds. We can do Hood on the 2X. Remember how we miss Hood?
Yes, sir.
Getting off track here. Damn! $6. I've been wanting to hold this. What if we go to the HOOX? Defiance Daily 2X Hood. $45. Runs 2 times. It was $10 on April 7th. What are you doing on April 7th, Ruben?
Probably not doing shit.
See, look. What if I told you Robinhood, the 2X, at the open of the stock market was only $10?
Dang.
And then we flash forward today, it's $45.
Opportunity, bro.
Man. April 7th was the scariest day in the stock market. It's like, oh shit. I don't know if we're coming back from this. Even if you bought Hood here, you would have 100% your money off this one buy. But imagine you could have done it cheaper and you could have bought more because it's only $10.
All right.
That's what these products are.
Sure.
They got a 2X Carvana now. CVNX.
Carvana.
You know I like
The one that got
Carvana.
away.
The one that got away. My greatest trade. Damn, this is flying. CVNX. It's so fresh, it ain't even a ticker on stockcharts.com, bro. I don't want to use the analogy that I used last week because I sounded like a madman saying it, and I'm not a pedophile.
Disconnect.
No, I'm right
I
here.
don't know what the hell just happened.
I had to close my door because I started talking about pedophile. I'm not a pedophile, bro. But the CVNX is not
Right.
even on stockcharts.com.
That's crazy, bro.
That's so insane.
Oh, I remember the analogy actually. That's a crazy ass analogy, bro.
This came out 2 days ago. Fund Inception, May 28th. Can we even buy this on Robinhood? Right, and I'm not gonna say that on the internet because that sounds crazy. If you guys are saying that, sound like a madman. I don't.
Oh,
Agree.
100%, you sick fucking monkey.
I'm just talking to fill the space with noise.
Oh, fuck. I poured too much vodka. I have to get more Red Bull beer back.
Oh, damn. Damn,
I'm gonna
it's
go
drinking.
on this one.
Makes me want to get a beer.
Fucking
2
Bobby.
days old, Ruben. 2 days old.
Oh,
Already up 5%. That's crazy. That is insane, bro. Now we can do Carvana 2 times. Now we can buy Carvana income. And we can do the 2X. My favorite type of trading is to be long the 2X, but also catch dividends. Because why not? Why not? And get this, dude. They make products that are 2X, but also create dividends. That's what this is here. Round Hill Weekly. TSW. This thing trades. I'm pretty sure it trades. Let me look it up. We were looking it up last week. Round Hill. TSW. No, it was Yield Boost. Who owns Yield? Granite Shares, Yield Boost. These are the guys that do. This is TSYY, I think. So many damn tickers, bro. TSYY. You could get weekly income off Tesla. Not only that, that went from $24 to $40. That's fucking crazy to me. You almost 2x your money and you're catching dividends. But look at this. The volume is only 66,000. It's pretty fresh. Let's pull back a little bit. Let's get back to what we were talking about. We can go through a whole rabbit hole of shit. Let's look at Cure. This is the 3X healthcare bull. This is the cheapest I've ever seen this since I've been a trader. And I've been trading almost 7 years. Look at that. This is the cheapest time I've ever seen Cure come down in all my years of trading. $75. Man. Let's move on, man. This is the one. Didn't go 30 RSI though, so never know. XLY. I'm in this trade. We got anchor point. We got a box. I think this is stage 1. Now, the MACD is negative. TSI is coming down. I mean, stochastics are coming down. TSI is going sideways. But we got a box and anchor point. This is a bottom. That's the one. Bam! Ruben, you here? Joseph, are you here?
You're.
Alright, man. I want to show you my thought of the week here. Are you watching, sir?
Yep.
The thought of the
I am
week.
here, sir.
One man's vision can change the world. 739. I don't know what 739 is. But let me show you something. Let me turn my volume down here. One man's vision can change the world.
Alright, bro. What the? Joey, what the?
One man's vision can change the world, man. You thought he made
Yeah,
it,
bro.
Come on now.
What the fuck, bro?
Oh yeah. Yep. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff right there, man. Let me text this to Ruben, so he doesn't miss out. One
What the
man's
hell he-
vision. One man's vision can change the world, man. I'm always thinking of my thoughts of the week. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful. All right, bro. It is 7:41 at night. Did I get paid my dividends yet? I kind of like to get paid. I'm going to be honest. Did they hit the account yet? Let's see.
They should have hit your account already, no?
God damn! 533.18 cents. Oh my goodness.
That was a loud ass fucking clap, bro. God damn.
Sorry, I got excited, bro. $500 in dividends? Man. $500 in dividends. Hopefully I didn't hurt your ears there, Mr. Dogadil.
No, you're good. You're good.
That is fucking insane right there. I gotta say, man. That is insane. Here's the weekly holdings here. Current balance of $1,100. It's being transferred right now. This is gonna take some time to hit the account. Probably Monday, Tuesday. And then once that hits the account, I can move money from weekly holdings to Sugma Financial.
The one and only.
Just hold money. But not. Look at this. This is the cool part about this. I can come over here. I mean, I can move money wherever. You don't have to do it from somewhere specific. You can theoretically, I can take this 533.18 cents, move it on over to weekly holdings, and continue to borrow money because I cannot borrow money until I use all of my withdrawable cash.
Mm.
And then let's say the market comes down. Right? Wow, if the market comes down, I'm about to get margin called. We can move money from weekly holdings over here to Sugma Financial. We'll complete before the next trading window. They're gonna deposit all that cash in there. That takes my margin higher. That takes my available withdrawal higher. And then possibly not get margin called. Possibly. It's not foolproof. $533, bro. This is going to look crazy right now. Look at this dividend income right here. 1,500 in the month of May. Man.
God damn.
God dang. Shit. 1,500, bro. Bro, the county paid me 1,100. The city paid me 2 bands. Well, 1,900. I made 1,500 on the side, right over here.
God.
Man, what is the math on that? 15 plus 11, 26 plus 19.
God damn, Joey. God.
God damn. 26 plus 19. What is that, sir? I'm so dumb. I've got to use a calculator. 26 plus 19. That is $4,500 in the month of May in my account. Well, I got bills, right? And then I got this over here. You got to pay this and that. But the money you don't need, you can use to build. 1,500 in the month of May. I didn't do nothing. I went to work, did my thing. Bro, I didn't even have to go to work. I was going to get 1,500 right here. Man. Now, Mr. Dogadil. That is insane. Because my average monthly income says $738. And I made double that in the month of May. Because the stock market came up. These things will pay higher. Coney paid $1.08 per share. Per share! I got almost 300. Man. You gotta be like, how much Coney do I need to make $300, bro? If it hits $1. My weekly's paid right here. CRF CLM, that paid about $150 with ECC. This one never tells you how much the weekly's paid. So you got to come on over here and do the math. YMAG, $28. Ulti. This shit is so fucking spread out, bro. CONY, $100. CONY, 28 cents. CONY, $113. Man. This is the biggest dividend I have ever received. That is insane, bro. $500, bro. And then, last week, I'm trimming some shit. Made some money. Trading. And then getting dividends over here. And then I'm working over there. At some point, money just comes to you.
Go swimming in it.
How many months of $500 do I need to pay off my balance of $7,497.96? Look, I'm almost in the green again with that dividend payout. Man, sick, dude. Well, I'm gonna pay this loan Recording and right in front of you, sir. Because I don't need the money. I got paid already. So we're moving $533.18 from Sugma Financial to the margin on Sugma Financial, which I borrowed $7,497. But there will come a day, sir, when I don't have any margin and I just own the shares. And then I'm like, damn, what I do with all this money now? What do I do with all this money? Sugma Financial to margin. So we're paying off the margin here. Wait, what did it say? Transferring to your borrow account will pay back your principal balance. Man. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Such a good feeling, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If we're just counting dividends, trades, a lot of damn money that's been made.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good, sir.
Yeah, this is my greatest year. And it took years, sir. Years. It might look like I just woke up and I just do this, but this took time, man. This takes a lot of time. And character development and getting to a place where you can do this. Because you're not going to do this off 650 every 2 weeks. You're not. I didn't. But working only 20 hours a week gave me time to study, learn, think, what do I want to do? Figure that out. And at the same time, learning skills, meeting people, talking with people. Like, hey, man, you guys need this guy here? I can do that. One man's vision can change the world, man. Man. So cool, dude. And then the Yachtmaster account paid as well.
The Yachtmaster, fucking name. I forget that's the fucking name, the Yachtmaster. That's fucking great.
Man. So let's count some money real quick here, sir. The Yachtmaster account. Not growing as fast, but it is an idea. And well, like I said earlier tonight, the hardest thing to do in this world is to cling and hold to an idea. Because I could see the day where I was getting these dividends like this, friend. And this is before I met you. This is when me and Ruben played games all the time. We just think about it. And at some point, you keep thinking about it. Then you tiptoe take actions towards it, right? And then you get there. And it's like, wow. Shit. Life is good, man. It's hard not to feel blessed when you get a $500 dividend. My balance now is $6,964.78.
69?
Yes, sir.
Did I hear that right?
Ruben, did you see the dividend that hit tonight?
I was hearing, but I did not see. How much is it? What's the damage looking like?
Let's see, sir. Let me show you. Let me show you something that took years to do. Years. We go over here to dividend income. Bam! $1,500 in the month of May.
In 1 month, 15,000. Yep, 1,500. Oh wait, yeah, that's 1,500, right?
1,500, bro. In the month of May.
Yes, sir.
Man, oh man.
Is that outstanding?
Huh?
That's outstanding.
Outstanding, sir. Out fucking standing. Out fucking standing. Words cannot express the feelings right here, gentlemen. 1,500, and I didn't do nothing. It went straight into the Sugma Financial margin. Look at that. You can count it. Count it up, bro. Count it up. Count it. I borrowed 8 bands, and now it's already at 69. And now I own the shares that I borrowed for. Man. Pretty damn cool, man. It's cool going up. Going down might be a different story. We'll see me doing other things, struggling, trying to figure out, trying to stay focused. Man. You can come over here to borrow more. So if we go over here, you do the margin on Yacht Master. Not Yacht Master. Sugma Financial. And then share draft. Says I can withdraw $0. That means I'm borrowing so much money that they were not going to let me send cash to my checking account. And that's a little dangerous, man, if you're trying to live off this.
Yeah.
Because if you can't borrow money, that means you got to sell stocks to pay your bills. What
Oh,
if...
you hear that shit?
Mm-hmm. Now you don't want to pay. You don't want to sell your shit to pay bills. If you could take care of your bills, and then you have this on the side, man, abundance will find its way to you, man. It's crazy. Cause this account is down $2,000, but the dividends paid $5,600, bro.
Shit.
The positions are down, but they pay so much dividends that the whole account overall is up. Look at all this green. Insane. They're like, hey, Jovi, I know you borrowed $6,900, but if we go on over to CRF, they're like, hey, man, I'm gonna let you borrow $3,700. Almost got 1,000 shares of CRF. Not that that's the goal, because I'm borrowing against 1,000 shares of things that I'm trying to build. Man. What I really like to do is catch a stage 1 in YMAX. In YMAG. I'd really like to buy down here. And then when it runs up to where it was before, right? Not only are you catching dividends, but you also catch price appreciation. And the deciding factor that helped me do this is my new high yield savings account, right on M1, which is pretty nice. Current balance of 1,100. That means I can hold money in here, I can borrow over here, and I can still protect myself from a margin call. And if I needed the money, hit the checking account. Well, it's not going to go immediately. Got to use a credit card if I don't have any money. Come on over here. Go to from weekly holdings to this account here. We'll hit your account in 1 to 2 business days. And bam, there you go. There's your cash. That's what I have to do because I cannot borrow from this account to pay whatever shit that breaks. And that's just the nature of borrowing too much. But if I drop that 1,100 right into this account, they might let me borrow some more. Because then it brings my leverage. It brings my leverage down. And they're like, all right, you got a surplus of money. Instead of borrowing to buy your stocks, you can borrow to just buy. Just send it to the checking. The account would have to face a $9,000 drop. 38% of the account would have to drop for me to get margin called. It's pretty safe, man. We're almost in the green. Next week we'll be in the green. Whenever those dividends hit. Or if we did stage 1, then I can buy some weeklies. Did we show you how much it was yet, Ruben? Did we count it up, count it up, count it?
How much you got today?
Count
Yes,
it up.
sir.
Count it up. Count it up. Count it.
Count it up.
On the deposit.
Let's see.
I got like $40 again.
Shit. Hell yeah.
Some baby, some baby stuff.
Hey, man.
Yep.
Y'all start somewhere.
Yeah, building a habit is the biggest thing.
Absolutely. 100%.
The rest is pretty much simple. You gotta know what you're doing and build the habit, bro.
Build the
That's it.
habit. $1 million habits. Rich guy habits. It's the end of the month, gentlemen. Time to count your net worth. How much do you have?
I think I went about like, does debt count? So that'd be like fucking, I don't know.
Negative?
So yeah, I'm probably down like $20 on that Caniac combo.
Man.
I'll be alright.
Yeah.
Next check, bro. Trust.
Pay off the debt, man.
Yep. Nah, dude. A lot of these ambassadors, bro, they run them fucking checks so quick. I'm like, damn.
They got bills to pay. They got things they want to buy. They work all week and
Yeah,
they want to
bro.
use it.
By like the end of the week, they're like, oh, I'm out of money. Now I gotta wait for the next check.
Man.
I'm like, shit.
Man. I think that's my biggest payout yet. 474. $23, $70.
Growing, bro.
538. Oh shit, it's my biggest position by damn. What the hell?
I know
paid?
Coney paid pretty good.
Damn, yeah. 538 on that. I wasn't even borrowing back then. This still hit 538. Life would be boring if everything was perfect. Some shit Emily said. A sick man only wants one thing, to be healthy. That's what Elijah told me.
Maybe it was
Wise
constipated.
words right there.
Yeah. I agree.
So they hit the bucket. But then once you're not sick, you forget about it. So,
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep a good man down. $466 paid that week. The three enemies of mankind: fear, indecision, and doubt. This is when the stock market is coming down. March on Pi Day, 314. And that's when you see me moving money. Moving money in. Trading, buying. Cutting positions, moving shit around. Tuck that mask, keep it tight. That's me talking to myself. So I don't say anything crazy. Because I'll say crazy shit. And that can get you thrown out of a job. One of my favorite ones right here. We're going to play this again.
Oh, the fuck, the chicken one?
Oh, no. This one.
Oh, the God of War? Yeah.
Help people. I don't belong out here, please. It's worse when he's angry.
Are you not a soldier? Are you not a leader of men? Answer yourself! My son brought us to this place. For you! Look at him!
Man. Shit fires you up, man.
Are you not a leader of men?
Are you not a leader, man? Master yourself. No one knows shit. Oh, my other favorite one. We don't have to watch all of these.
Stop acting like you know the way ahead, like you know the rules.
This fucking way.
rules,
That's
man.
fucking
We're
weird.
lost.
No, man.
I love that. No one knows shit. I don't know anything. I could borrow 8,000 and they could have turned it to, dude, they could have dropped 50% and I would have been fucked. But the next week, what am I doing? Am I out here moving money in, looking for trades, studying the market, setting stop losses of how low are we going? Same thing. Stage 2. What are we doing? What's the plan? Paying down debt. Paying down debt. Paying down debt. Paying down debt. That way, when the market turns, then I can start stacking the money from the Sugma Financial into the weekly holdings account to buy stage 1s. That is the game right there, gentlemen. That is the game right there.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. You could just monkey your way into here, be buying YMAX at $13. You could. That raises your income. But what if you could buy more cheaper, and then you catch cash appreciation? Be patient, man. Be patient. We got our whole life. I don't need 1,000 shares today. But if I have the money to buy 1,000 shares, if this thing runs to 5, imagine this thing goes the fucking craziest downturn in the U.S. history. These things go to $5. I only need 5,000 to get 1,000 shares. That's the reality. We don't know the future. No one knows shit. I don't know. But what if it goes from 13 to 25, and now I need 25,000 to get 25 shares? Whereas I've only needed 13,000 of the price it is today to have 1,000 shares. I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Just buy stage 1s. Be patient. Have courage. If you need help, man, I'm here to help you. I love this thing. This thing makes life worth it, and I want to help you. I want to watch you succeed. I want you to accomplish what you can see. Because I keep talking on the world that doesn't exist, and we all see it. And I don't know what that is for you, you know. Yep. That's state of the market, man. You guys got anything to add into the close here? Any
Let's
thoughts?
see.
Any money you want to count? Any trade
I
ideas?
got like 40 bucks.
Trade ideas, no.
Let's see. Oh, I just thought that failure is not an option. I forgot where I got that from.
Failure is not an
I think
option.
it was from one of those trim videos, huh?
Had to be.
I think I showed you one time.
Mm-hmm.
When they were squatting so low, they did something about Angelina White or some shit. I was like, whoa, whoa.
Failure is not an option. I like it. Mr. Dogadil, what about you, man? You hear anything cool this week?
What's up?
Yeah, hear anything cool this week?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I didn't hear anything really. I mean, I could think of.
Let's see.
It was like noticeable.
That's the problem, sir. You got to get around people thinking cool shit. Or you got to be thinking cool shit. Or you just read some cool shit. It could be anything, man. You read books. You take anything from it. Or, I don't know, you watch... Like, I watch weird videos of...
Let's see. Let me
caveman
go
dancing in a
through.
pool.
Let me look at my book real quick. Think of something.
I find inspiration from here. Let me turn this down real quick. Ruben, did you search this yet?
Yeah, I did see this. Is funny. Hold on. I remember it.
One man's
Oh,
vision
okay, I remember.
can change the
He
world.
fucking turned into a stripper pole, right? Yeah, I've seen it.
One man's vision can change the world, man.
Indeed. To this day, bro. To this day. And all it took was just one man to think, you know?
You know, they're all having a good time, bro. They're getting pats on the back and everything.
I think I have one.
I mean, mine are stupid, bro. I just like to laugh. It makes me...
I think I do have one. I think.
All right, sir. Yeah.
I think. I don't know. It's not a quote though. I
Yeah.
guess it's more of
An idea?
an idea. I guess.
Yeah. Whatever it is, man. Whatever makes life worth it. Whatever makes the week easier.
Fighting is not the only way to come out with a solution. We must be united and think what's better for us, I guess. that's just based off of what's going on in this book right now. That's really it. Or actually, there's a greater purpose
Hmm.
in life, and to not be caught up with the bullshit going around you. I guess don't let distractions distract you from your main goal. I guess that's another one from this book too.
Those are pretty good.
I feel like that's a good one that I can think of.
I'd
Or
be
half
looking
decent.
for stuff like that all the time. Like I'm hunting. Like I'll carry a notebook with me and then I'll tell people, "Hey, can you say that again? Let me write that down." You know, I'm weird like that. Cuz I'm looking for inspiration. Or it could be anything. Anything that moves you, any quote, anything. It could I mean, it could even come from a scenario, you know, like an old guy holding a door for someone or you know, or like the fire alarm would go off at work and then they would carry the girl on the wheelchair down the steps, you know. That's kind of cool. You see me leaving though. I'm not holding anything, but I think it's cool. People line up to help. That restores my faith in humanity. It's kind of beautiful, man.
Right.
So it could be anything, man. Anything that moves you. Anything that's I always just say cool for the lack of a better term. But it could be anything. Cuz most likely whatever you think is cool, I'm probably going to think it's pretty cool too. What a night, gentlemen.